Tamala Jones. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am amazing. I'm here with you, a vet. I've been watching for a very long time. You're like my big sister in my head.
I'm your big sister.
There you go. Well, speaking of you being a vet in Hollywood, I have to tell you, congratulations with Rebel. Talk to me. Tell me why Rebel, why now, why this show?
Thank you so much. Why? You know what? I that's a question I did not ask. I just saw that Katy Sagal was doing a show and I got sent the audition and I knew I had to book this role. That's what I knew. I love Katy Sagal. Huge fan of hers, been watching her, been imitating her around the house. Oh, ow. Sons of Anarchy, Futurama. I mean, I love her. So I had to audition. I had to get this role. And it was nice. In the audition, the chemistry was there. You know, when time to do the chemistry test read, it was there. It was there. And I don't know, it's because I thought she was my big sister in my head. Could have been. But I was like, this is mine. I want this. I gotta have, that's my sister right there. And it worked out. So I'm Lana, she's Rebel, and we rock together. Oof. We rock.
Y'all definitely rock. When I watch you guys, it's so Batman and Robin, Laverne and Shirley mixed together type of vibe.
I love that.
That's love what it. You know? Absolutely. You guys were like Batman and Robin with the Laverne and Shirley, very comedic, you know, spice to it. And I love when you choose to do comedic characters like that because you're so genius when you sit in those moments. So I'm happy to see you do that. So speaking of Lana, talk to me about her and what do you love about her?
I love that she suffers no fools. There is no BS that she's gonna sit there and go through. She's not with it. It either is or it isn't with her. It's hot or it's cold. There's no lukewarm or gray area for Lana. She likes peace, but if there needs to be a disruption, so be it. You know, let's get this popping right now. I love that quality about her. I also love that she's very caring about her family and what's going on with everyone. She's an investigator, so she's gonna find out plenty and be on top of it. I love the different layers of her as well, that she has her own issues that she fights through, as well as fighting the injustice and helping Rebel out. I love that she's fighting her own demons as well. That's a very real quality, a human quality. We all have things that we fight within ourselves, but we also have the day-to-day things that we have to do. So we're trying to balance what we have here with what we got to handle here. And I love that about Lana.
Yeah, she's multi-layered. Now, when you spoke about Katy Sagal and being, you know, like a big sister to you, talk to me about the chemistry on set. Did she give you any type of advice, or do you have any memorable moments that stood out to you so far? If so, what would it be?
The most memorable moment was because I was very nervous and full of anxiety because I love her so much. Right. I love her. I can be a fan too, you know.
Yeah, that's why I said, did she give you any advice as being like a big sister? But yeah, please continue.
Yeah, so we're working and I was a little timid and it was uncomfortable for me to be that timid around. I'm at work. I can't do that, you know? So I finally just told her, I have a confession. I'm nervous and full of anxiety because I freaking love you and I've been a huge fan. And she was like, oh, you're so sweet. She goes, well, I have a confession too. I was like, what could this possibly be? She said, I'm nervous and full of anxiety too. I got to pull this Rebel character off. And I was like, oh my God, you are her. You are Rebel. Come on. Okay. After that, everything was clear and we've been meshed together, but it was the confessions that helped us out. That was memorable for me so far.
I love that. Now, character Lana, what do you two have in common and how are you two different, would you say?
Um, I would say Lana she's bolder than me. Uh,
Really?
yeah, like I'm very bold in my approach with life, but the
Yeah.
thing Lana says, I'll sit there and think about it first. Well, let me think about this before I speak, because sometimes when I speak too fast, I say the wrong thing. I don't think Lana takes that time. I think she just goes ahead and lets it flow right on out, whatever it is. I would love to pick up that quality from her.
Okay. Okay. So that's how you two are different. How would you say you two are similar?
Um, I definitely believe in right is right and wrong is wrong. I
Okay.
believe it wholeheartedly. I don't care what it looks like. If it's wrong, it's wrong. You know, you shouldn't do that. And it's not about being a goody two shoes or whatever. It's about the impact that you have on other people and what something wrong can make a person feel like, can't do that. It's not just about you in this world. That's what I love about Lana. It's not just about her. It's about everyone around her. And I feel, yes, self-love, self-care, but it ain't just about you. It's about everything around you. It's all energy. It's an energy field. If that energy's off, then everything's off. So
Mm,
you have to be aware of your surroundings and of other people's feelings, what
mm.
we're going through, but still stand your ground.
Absolutely. And you said, what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. And, this show is inspired by the life of Erin Brockovich. And you guys touch so much on social injustice. And, that's what's happening in the world today. And Rebel does not play. Okay.
Oh,
And I'm sure that's going to resonate with a lot of people, with everything that's happening. So what do you want people to take away when it comes to this series while watching it?
exactly what you just said.
Mhm.
Exactly what you just said. No more. Stand up for what you believe in. No more silence. Okay. You could sit there and have feelings like this isn't right, but everyone else could. Who's going to be that person that goes and says something? Will it be you, or will the silence continue? And I think that this show will make people want to be an advocate more for whatever issues or things that they feel are injustice or wrong in any kind of way. I hope that they do. I really hope that people learn to be braver, because Rebel, she is bravery. She is, and everything around her has to come up to that bravery, and we do. And it's very infectious, and I love that. And I hope that that part goes out to everyone, and people start really standing up.
Mm, I love that. Quick moment that I do want to share with you. While watching the pilot, I love the scene where Rebel's husband is low key trying to divorce her without her even knowing it. And he was like, she doesn't come home to cook, and all the women, even though all of you guys' dynamics are so different, that's one time you guys stood up in a harmonious way. It was like, cook.
Because
I
it's
just love that.
is for him to say that. Like, what? What? No, we're not in the 50s anymore, sir. Just because you're refurbishing those cars doesn't mean that that attitude lives anywhere in this vicinity. Women are not like that. We are so much more than diaper changers and cooks. Yes, we can do that. Yes, we have done that, but that's not all we're about. Cook dinner. Are you crazy? With all of us there?
Absolutely. As a career woman, I just wanted to say I love that moment. Now, before you go, in the synopsis, it says Rebel is funny, messy, brilliant, and fearless. Give me one more word to add to Rebel and let the people know. What's the one
Kick,
more? Say it one more time.
kick ass.
Boom, there you go.
This show's kick ass too, honey. When you see, it's not just Lana who kicks ass. Rebel goes around and will snatch somebody up in a minute. I'm telling you, this show, but always for a good reason. We don't start the fight, but we finish it.